Hi folks, my name is Jerome. Today I'm going to be speaking with you about hosting a webinar, which is different from podcasting, believe it or not. Very similar, but different at the same time. So when we podcast, we're hosting a show, we're talking about whatever the topic is, okay? People listen at their own time, at their own leisure. Maybe they're listening live as we speak. Maybe they're listening 3 weeks from now. Maybe you're hearing my podcast 6 years from now and it's changing your life. Feel free to let me know. Find me on social media and let me know that something I did 6 years ago has positively influenced your life. Thank you very much. Anyway, so you can listen or watch a podcast at any time. All right. A webinar or a seminar, it's live. It's one time. It's happening right now. Okay. You're usually invited to a webinar or a seminar. Someone has slipped you a link and invited you to their talk. Okay. Now, when we're doing a podcast, we're just talking about whatever the subject is. And the subject could change. It could be a dialogue. It could be a talk show. It could be a conversation. When we do a webinar, we have a topic. Okay. Now, whether we are trying to get people to sign up for a service we offer, or to buy a product for us, or to come work for our company, we're going to set up a webinar, basically a Zoom call that we privately invite people to, and we're going to have their attention because they're on our Zoom call watching our webinar. They chose to be here. They clicked the link and they've logged on. They chose to be here. So now it's a private audience to speak to and say what I need to say and do what I need to do and sell what I need to sell. Okay. So the difference between a podcast and a webinar is podcasts, maybe you're talking about what you ate today. Maybe you're talking about what you did over the weekend, and I can watch it a year from now. A webinar, I'm trying to offer you some information or a service or something to provide value to you, and it's only at this time only. Okay, so that's the basic difference. So most webinars are held through Zoom. I see a lot of people doing them through LinkedIn. So basically, you should feel free to try it. If you've ever podcasted, you should absolutely feel free hosting a webinar. And if you haven't, oh well, neither have I, but that's life. All right. So if you've ever gone on Facebook Live on your phone, Instagram Live, you've ever just pulled out the phone and started talking to it and sent someone a video, okay? You're not afraid to get online. You're not afraid to talk on your phone. So whatever message you have up in your head you want to get out to people, you tell them through the webinar, okay? So how do we get people to our webinar, okay? So LinkedIn is the easiest way. You go on LinkedIn, you set up an event, you set up the time, you advertise it a month ahead of time, you continue to promote the event and get people to come to the event. That's it. On the date in question, everybody clicks on the Zoom link and goes to the webinar, and everybody hears exactly what you have to say. All right. No outside strangers. Everybody's there because they click the link and want to be there. All right. So we have their devoted attention. We have their time, and they know what's expected of them. They know this is either a sales call, I'm selling you a product, I'm signing you up for a service, I'm offering something of value, or I'm trying to teach you something. You're here because you want to be here. You know what to expect. And you're deciding whether you're going to take in the information we have to offer or not. Okay? So it's as simple as that. I could host a webinar right here in my living room in my chair. I don't need screens showing you everything that's what's going on like I could, but I don't need that. I can sit here right here and tell you what's going on, what I'm doing with my business, what services we offer, and we can sign you up. I don't need a chart over here. I don't need any of this. All right. So it's just as a basic. I'm basically opened up my camera and I started talking to you. This is a webinar. I'm selling you a product, selling you a service. We're hiring at our company. Okay. Now, okay. Everybody that signs up for the webinar, I mean, you have their location, their name, their email, maybe their phone number. So you can reach out to these people, their contacts now. It's a network of leads you've built up. Okay, if people signed up for the webinar, but they didn't stay or follow through, you follow up with the email. Hey, I saw you're at the webinar, following up. All right, so we have these people's contact info now. They are leads. They've made their presence known in our industry, and they are officially a target market. So fair game. So So we do. We see people live. We see them face to face. We can do job interviews with people on the webinar. We can see the diversity of our audience. We can see the age range. We can see everything that separates and divides people, and we can see how broad our audience is. Or if we're just attracting a certain type of audience, we can tell that by looking, right? So it's really that simple to do a webinar. I mean, the easiest way is you just pull up Zoom, you just host it, you just start talking, you invite people, and you offer them something. That's it. So you too can start webinars today. You can start building your own business today. You can literally go online right now and just post a link somewhere, schedule an event at some point in time, and market people to go to it. And then you'll have an audience of people to talk to and sell your product to. It's that simple. You could do it from home. You could do it from your cell phone. You could do it from your laptop. You could do it from your couch. You don't need marketing displays. You don't need videos. I mean, they're cool and everything, and they help people understand what you're saying without you talking the whole time, and gives you a second to catch your breath so you don't have to talk the whole time like I do. But at the end of the day, this is for everybody, okay? If you take lots of pictures on your phone and you want to share that to people, you possibly want people to purchase your photography, you would do a webinar showing off your photography. You'd invite people who's interested in your photography, and then part of your mission would be people to click your link, buy your photos, share your link with people that might buy a photo. Do you know someone who loves what I'm selling? You could buy it for them for a gift, you know? So it doesn't really matter who you are, okay? We can sell anything to anyone. We just have to get them to agree to buy it, right? And then we just have to provide it, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to host my first webinar. I just come up with this in my head in the last 30 seconds. I'm going to host my first webinar. Probably not January 1st, probably January 2nd. We're going to start the new year off right. I'm going to host a webinar January 2nd. New year, new me. This is what we're going to do to be successful this year type of motivation. All right. So if you're interested, I will put the link in this video at the bottom after I set it up. Hope to see you there. It's free webinar, free motivation, free advice in life to succeed from your boy. All right. So in closing, webinars are great for everyone. We can attract the audience by posting a link somewhere. We market the link. People come to the link. They hear what I have to say. They're interested. They stick around. They participate. They learn. They buy. They sign up for the group. They sign up to work at our company. That's that. Anyone can do a webinar. Anyone can do it from your laptop, from your phone, from your home. You just have to know what you're talking about. I didn't actually know what I was going to talk about when I started sitting down here to make a video. It just come to me and I said, that's what we're going to talk about. And I've been talking about it the whole time because I know what I'm talking about. So it helps if you know what you're talking about. That will help people trust what you say is accurate if you know what you're talking about. All right. So get started today. Get yourself an audience. Get yourself customers. Start making money from home on your couch, on your laptop, folks. All right. Have a great day. Thank you very much.